I just grabbed your butt accidentally.
There we go. Things are getting real hot up in here. Then we're going to just make it horrible and talk about C-section.
Yeah.
Just to lure you in.
Today's episode is
all about C-section.
But I'm Libby. You probably don't know who I am.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is Libby.
We're so rude.
Nice to meet you. But Libby's had a C-section.
Yes.
That's why she's here. Yes. Well, we went off to go get some more mimosas.
Yeah. And a donut, perhaps, or 12.
While we were getting our mimosas, we happened to look up what we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
About the spinal tap versus the epidural.
Yes. I did.
They're pretty similar, right?
Right. It seems like it's similar.
Where in
the needle, I think it says.
Yeah.
Spinal anesthesia is similar to epidural anesthesia, but the injection occurs with a needle that is much smaller. So they are not the same.
Dirty, great big needle to me.
So tell us more, Libby, about your C-section, if you don't mind. Things that maybe people don't know that would be helpful for them to know.
I think that the main difference is it's usually quicker than labor. Probably the same process in terms of, getting your blood drawn and hooking you up to the machine and, monitoring the contractions. But then when it was time for me to go in, my husband had to put on scrubs and he came in and then was asked to leave while I got the spinal tap, and he was probably waiting in the hall for a good 45 minutes. I don't want to alarm anyone, but the anesthesiologist was training someone, I suppose, an intern.
Oh.
He didn't administer the injection.
That's always comforting.
But my back was turned to them and I could hear them whispering to each other saying, she's too tense. I can't find where to put it. Speaking of the needle.
Things you don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear. Sorry. That's not actually helpful at all. But
it is.
I went through that and survived that. So that's just telling you, don't worry. And before that, the nurse, had collapsed my vein when she drew my blood. So it was off to a kind of bad start. I think because I was super early at 6 a.m. So the night shift was changing.
They were changing over.
I was tired.
Just about to experience the most difficult journey of my life.
Yeah, it's
just make it really hard from the beginning. That's great.
It's not like they're
Everything's fine.
hosts at restaurants and they give you a bad table because it's the end of the night and they're tired. It's like,
over
hey, I'm about to change your life.
Having a baby.
Yeah.
Potential harm here. Yeah.
Don't worry about that collapsed vein. Your baby's going to get pulled out just fine.
It's pretty major surgery. But so I was actually surprised when it was so quick and seemingly effortless. There was a curtain up, so I couldn't see what was going on. And,
Did they ask you if you wanted to lower it at all?
No, I don't think... I wouldn't think that they would, because...
One of my C-section buddies said they...
Oh, really?
They offered, and she thought about it, and then she said, never mind, bring it back up.
I think that's so freaky. I mean, more power to you if you can... Well, I couldn't even imagine...
No, it's the same as my doctor asking me, would you like to pull them out here? Would you like to feel the head? And I was like, no, but can you just get it out of me, please? I have no desire to do that.
Oh my God,
no.
Some people do that now. They pull it out themselves.
Yes.
The doctor gets so far, and then mama pulls it out.
I am paying you a lot of money. You do the work.
Yes!
You do the manual labor. No.
Yeah.
I'm glad that your husband was kind of grossed out about seeing your organs, because I would have an issue
if you thought that was sexy.
Yeah.
My incision is really quite small. It's only like that. So that's kind of weird to me.
That is weird.
I think a lot of stretching goes
the vagina
on.
hole is so little, too.
Well,
and that big old
but they're taking organs out.
Yeah.
Well, they use things, like your incision itself is, they use things to...
Which in itself is kind of not a good visual.
Yeah.
But
the
incision, a saving grace is the incision is really small and pretty discreet.
That's good. Everyone should eat a sandwich during this episode.
Speaking of food, were you allowed to eat before?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's why I sort of was scheduled pretty early.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to eat. It's just like any surgery. And also, you're really not allowed to eat after.
What?
You can be on liquids only. I threw up, actually, even on liquids, because
I would have been a
you
monster.
have an anesthetic,
Right, and they make you really sick. Yeah.
I think you do get a little extra attention. Maybe I'm wrong.
You should. No, you should.
When you've had a C-section, I believe you do. Yeah,
like I had
absolutely.
women taking me to the bathroom because I was still hooked up. I had to still be hooked up to the antibiotics and the drip.
Oh, I see.
So I couldn't physically walk to the bathroom. But at one point I had the hospital gown on and I was bleeding and I was just in pain that I just flew my hospital gown off. I was stark naked in front of the nurse and I was just like, I don't care anymore, I don't care. And I just sat on the toilet and, you know, she had the squeezy bottle that they do.
Yeah. The classic squeezy bottle.
You know, wash away
the tears.
that might come out. And it was still really rewarding. Like, the doctor was great when they pulled Cooper out. They made sure that they lifted him high enough so I could see him over the curtain, and I still could do a bit of skin to skin, and
that's great.
You know, and it was still very much kind of a bonding thing after it. And I think that's important to ask for if C-sections, you know, either the way that you choose to go or you have to go. Because I did have a birth plan kind of mapped out, and I had these ideas of how I wanted things, and that was changed. It was taken out of my hands. I kind of couldn't do a lot of the stuff that I wanted because, you know, I was in a surgery room. I wasn't in a hospital suite. I was in like an operating room.
Right. No, we had a whole like mixtape for when the babies were born, and I don't think we listened to either of them.
Yeah, I didn't have any points of comfort because it would not have mattered. No. Like, you're just so in that zone.
And what about, like, you know, some people pack, like, nice silky pajamas or, like, a lacy nightie. Honestly, you're either stark naked or you got that hospital gown.
Oh, my God. You don't want your nice clothes near any of what's going on. Like,
no, they'll just be covered in blood and milk. No.
With the C-section, you do have more downtime historically than vaginal birth.
Oh yeah, you were mentioning a few horrific things like you can't drive.
They don't advise you to. I mean, you physically feel okay. I actually felt okay after about 2 weeks. Like I felt much stronger.
That's amazing.
I wouldn't have been doing any kind of hiking or anything like that, but I definitely
I wouldn't have been doing that.
Skydiving. It's no big deal.
So we're not going to do questions from the audience today
because we have Libby here.
Yay. So we thought we would ask, what piece of advice, what do you wish you knew going into having a C-section that maybe somebody didn't tell you?
Apart from the physical stuff, I think if you choose to have a C-section, or even if you're told you have to, I think let go of what you had your heart set on for your birth, because at the end of the day, I mean, I still felt completely bonded with my baby. I still breastfed. I still felt like I'd given birth, even though I'd had a C-section. And I think that a lot of people think that they're not going to kind of really have an authentic experience by having a C-section. And I would say that's not true, you know. And so I think...
Interesting.
What was your question?
No. What? Where am I? How did I get here? Someone brought me home. I liked that part about, you know, like you still had your experience, because I know that from talking to other friends, that is a feeling sometimes. Yep. Oh, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be. Yeah.
I'm not going to have experienced in my lifetime, because potentially, you know, if I have another child, I may have to have another C-section. Who knows? This is me personally speaking. Am I a real woman? Like giving birth?
That's very which we know it's not true, especially because I didn't have one. I can say for sure objectively, of course that's not true, but when you're feeling it,
people feel that.
When you're feeling it, it's a different thing. It's like, yes, absolutely, you feel every tiny thing, and unless you're experiencing it yourself, it's sometimes hard to explain to others. So
without kind of
well, there's that. 3 minutes,
Danny's
ladies.
vagina was just ringing.
3 minutes, ladies.
That's my Oscar speech. Wind up.
I'm gonna play actually, you didn't win.
We just played.
You didn't win at all. You never had a C-section. Danny had a C-section.
Oh, the Oscars. They really blew it this time.
They really blew it.
I want to know, perhaps, what was your favorite product that helped you with your recovery from the C-section, you know, after birth?
Oh, okay. Favorite product that helped with the recovery? I had this stretch mark oil that I love.
What is it? Do you know?
I should have come prepared. It is.
Well, you didn't know you
It's
were
a
going to
spray. It's a Mistela. It's a Mistela stretch mark oil.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually prone to stretch marks quite badly, and I was huge. And I started a very small person, and I became
a very big
person. And I didn't get any stretch marks, and I'm surprised.
That's incredible.
Because I get them super easily. So this Mistela stretch mark oil was definitely one of my favorites.
Good to know.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, well, I think this has been great. I'm so Libby.
I'm so Libby that you came.
I'm so Libby that Libby came.
No, we're very happy. We're very happy that Libby came.
We're very Libby.
She's our first guest. She'll always be our first guest.
Will always be our first guest.
Special. So what are we going to talk about next time, MB?
Next time we're going to talk about first week with baby.
Ugh.
Yes. Okay.
A very nerve-wracking time.
Nerve-wracking.
Lots of poop.
Yeah. Next week we're going to talk about. Let's try and say it sexy and say lots of poop.
We turn around all sexy-like, and
Next.
then we toss our hair. Are you ready?
Lots of poop. Okay.
That's a wrap on C-section.
That's a wrap on
All right, turn off the camera, producer.
Did you say bye?
No. Bye.
I always wave like I'm waving to my baby. Like,
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, big boy.
You guys are so cute.
You are the cutest audience ever now.
All right, let's see if it didn't cut us off already.
It might have.
No, it's so good. We finally did it.